Put it bluntly, I land on alien planets, check if anything's alive, and if so, I make sure it's not. Today, I'm going to tell a story. One that never made it into the report. The planet was called EOS 7, but we simply called it the Sphere. Officially, it was classified as a Delta-tier terraforming candidate. Unstable atmosphere, presence of water, no identified intelligent life, minimal biological risk. In short, perfect for settlement. Command gave me the standard order: deploy terraforming beacons, initiate atmospheric sequences, prep the ground for the first wave of colonists. Routine procedure, repeated like a prayer. Earth was suffocating. Overproduction, overpopulation, climate collapse. Our contracts were like bandages on the body of a dying giant. Maybe they didn't save it, but they gave the illusion someone was still fighting. EOS 7 greeted me more quietly than usual. The atmosphere wasn't toxic, the wind was soft, the sun pale but bright. The air smelled green, like forest, algae. The future? I deployed the central terraforming tower, buried soil probes. The terraforming sequence takes 14 days to reach the initial phase. My plan: quick recon, confirm biosphere sterility, activate phase 2. 7 missions in similar conditions, 7 times the same outcome. No surprises. Then I found the first shell. At the edge of a slope by the river, I came across a rock formation that didn't match the environment. It had symmetry, rhythm, a spiral pattern, like geometry had momentarily taken hold of someone's mind. I got closer. It was an empty shell of something living. In the following days, I found more. Shoals of fluorescent organisms that changed color with sound, jelly-like structures hovering over water as if manipulating gravity, all biologically alien, yet coherent. An ecosystem. Closed, fragile. I was supposed to record the data and transmit it to command, but I didn't. Not right away. On the 13th day, an hour before the terraforming phase was to start, I saw it for the first time. I don't know if it was an animal, a plant, or something in between. It had an ellipsoidal shape, moved silently, leaving a trail of light behind. Then it did something odd. It floated up to my helmet and winked. Not physically, but I felt it, like a neural impulse, as if it was saying hello. And suddenly I realized I hadn't discovered it. It had discovered me. The order came an hour early: activate the terraforming sequence on schedule. I ignored it. The order was repeated, this time with a warning about consequences. I replied, complex biological forms detected on the surface, requesting consultation with ethicists and biologists before activation. Silence. Then, EOS 7 is not classified as a protected planet. Priority: survival of humanity. Activate terraforming. I didn't sleep that night. I watched them from afar. These beings had no cities, no machines, but they had movement, patterns, interactions, communication, a culture without technology. I realized terraforming meant their extinction, changing the atmosphere, burning the ground, destabilizing the local biosphere, all the things we call progress. And I thought, maybe they've already gone further. Maybe they don't need silicon to think. Maybe their empathy is a form of intelligence. Maybe we are the ones who haven't matured. I didn't activate the terraforming. I shut down the tower, destroyed the local relays, sent an emergency signal: equipment contamination, viral threat, orbital decontamination required. We bought some time. The next day, I collected the last of the data, sealed the capsule, and left, without orders, without permission, with the sin of desertion, but with something more. With the knowledge that I'm not just a tool. 10 years have passed. EOS 7 has been placed under quarantine, officially unstable biosphere. Unofficially, too complex to make a decision. I never return to that planet, but sometimes I see them in dreams, those luminous beings, and I think about what came after. Maybe someone else will understand. Maybe someone will decide that not everything alien must be tamed with fire. Maybe technology is just a tool, but morality, that's a choice.